really a good idea. Recording. Oh my gosh. So what day is it? This is Tuesday, the 21st. Okay, here comes Sodi in here.
I'll take care of the who's coming in.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we that.
Tuesday, the 21st. And March is marching to a close very quickly. We've got just a little over a week left. And first class unit, we're scrambling towards a big goal. And as of today, we're close to halfway there. So exciting. So anyway, I'll keep you posted. And I know it's going to happen. I'm totally a believer. So tonight I want to crow first about Denise. She just did a great, awesome video. Did you post that on YouTube, Denise? Is that also on YouTube? It's on your client page, but where did you post that?
I posted it on my Facebook client page, but it will also be on Instagram, I think.
Okay. Okay, cool. Well, she did a contour and highlight video using these duo sticks. Are these things not the most fun, simple, easy things? I have them all over my face tonight. I'm just like, la, 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 la. And then I grab a brush and I go, it's just, they're just fun and creative. And it's just amazing how that all pulls together. So Denise, if you guys are friends with Denise and don't know where her client page is or her IG page is, make sure to reach out to her. And I'll try to post it, see if I can't post it too. It was awesome, Denise. It was a great, short, easy video. So crowing for you for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Who else has got something they want to crow about? Something exciting going on in your business? Diane said she'd love to see it. So I'll make sure it gets posted on both of our group pages or a link. I can do that, I think. Anybody else got something they'd like to share? Talk about. Okay, well then I'm just going to take it away and talk about some of our favorite skincare tips. And I really, when we decided to do this topic, sometimes it's the way we roll. It's like, okay, what should be good? Okay, let's do favorite skincare. Okay, that's perfect, And then throughout the day, I think, what are my very favorite skincare tips and hacks? And the first thing I just have to say is my tips and tricks change all the time. I don't know if you guys love change. Some people don't love change. I've got clients and family that just hate change. I love change. So I kind of go with the flow, what's exciting, what's trendy right now, and what I'm learning, on any kind of social media forum about skincare. I love to try different things. And right now, of course, the new trend, and it's good for us, is because we're into it, are the new boosters, and how to bring them into our skincare system. So that's been really fun, and I've kind of been playing with that. So what I really thought that I would go through tonight, and then Susan, I'll just let you share any favorite tips that you've got, but I'll just go through my nightly routine right now. Okay, because it could change again in a month. All right, guys. As a matter of fact, I just left something out of it. So that's, I realized. Okay, so for my nightly routine, and this is in a perfect world. All right. When I have time to kind of luxuriate and really, really do this. Some nights it's a little bit more hurried, but this is my favorite thing to do. The first thing I love to do, and this is fairly new for me, is doing about a 2-minute facial cleansing, but I'm cleansing with the oil basically, and I'm massaging it into my skin. So what I like to do is just wipe my face off. If I've got makeup on, go ahead, just wipe it down with I love those kind of microfiber cloths that almost take your makeup off without even having to wash it. So I'll use one of those to get the majority of makeup off. And then I will grab my oil. We probably need it. I'm gonna go around and do some muting real quick just because. Hey, everybody that just joined us. All right, so I'm going through my favorite skincare routine right now. So I like to take 2 minutes after I've kind of wiped my face down and go through with the naturally oil and the massaging wand on my face for 2 minutes. I mean, get my throat, and this has been new probably in the last month or so, all over. And this is kind of pre-cleansing with an oil, if you know what I mean. So you kind of wiped your face down. This oil is just working in all over your skin, and about 2 minutes of really good massage. And then I will wash it off with, and I go back and forth. So, and I think the main thing that I want to point out tonight for sure is that your skincare routine needs to change up occasionally. You need to mix it up a little bit because your skin adjusts to things. It's kind of like your shampoo, you know, you need to kind of change up shampoos. I think it's good to intermix some of our other, and we know that we can, pieces of our lines based on what you feel like your skin needs. So if my skin's feeling exceptionally dry, I'll probably, or, you know, normal to dry, I'm probably going to do the purifying cleanser in the naturally line. I love that because it's creamy, feels wonderful. And if it's a little bit more oily and, you know, summertime, then I'm going to use the foaming cleanser in the repair line. So just using the cleanser, but what I like to do, especially if I'm using the naturally cleanser, just to get in a little exfoliation, I love mixing this exfoliating powder in with the cleanser. So I've already pre-cleansed with the cloth. I've massaged my face for a couple of minutes. It sounds like it's a really long ordeal, but it's not. You know, I'm done in just about 5 minutes. I'm going to cleanse now with either the Naturally Cleanser or the Voluform Cleanser mixed with a little exfoliation, get my skin clean, and really spend a couple of minutes cleaning my skin. I can even switch off the brush on the Skin Vigorate and put the brush on and really get in there in my skin, and then spend time rinsing. And I think this is a mistake that a lot of people make at this point is, you know, that they're getting their skin really clean, but they're not really rinsing. I grant you, it makes a mess, but I kind of just put a towel around or paper towels and go to town. I love to do this in the shower at night, sometimes even just because it's easier to do it, but just rinse for a couple of minutes. I think it's really important. So you can use your cloth, but you need to finish with a good rinse. So that's the cleansing portion. But again, just a couple of minutes to do those things. And then my next steps are going to be the boosters. And right now, the boosters that I'm using are the niacinamide brightener. And I put it on first on my clean skin, and I let it sit for a couple of minutes. And I might do my brush my teeth or whatever. And then I put the hydrator, the ceramide, the HA ceramide hydrator on second. So these are the two boosters that I'm using right now. I've been flirting around with a few of the other ones, but this is kind of my, the magic duo for me right now. And then after that, most nights, I use Clinical Solutions right then after that. After you get the boosters on, I'm going to put my retinol on, let it sit for a couple of minutes. And then after that, I'm going to put my night cream on. So that's my routine. But I mix it up. Sometimes if I'm not using the retinol, I'll skip the step that I use is this serum, the Time-Wise Repair Voluform Advanced Lifting Serums, because I mean, this is almost a daily thing. I use this in the morning, but sometimes I use it at night when I'm not using retinol. I use retinol probably 70% of the time, but sometimes I just don't want to do it. It's not any particular night. It's just the way my face feels, or if I'm in a hurry or whatever. So Advanced Lifting Serum. And then the other thing that I'll just say, that's kind of my basic skincare routine. Again, I mix it up, and then through the week, depending on how my skin feels, what's going on, I'm going to do some kind of a mask. And these are my 3 masks. And again, I just how I feel. If I feel like Time-Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is the one for me that particular night, then that's what I put on. Love this. Love this. This is an unsung hero, you guys. If you're not using this, grab one off your shelf or get it in your next order, because this. So usually once a week, try to use that. If I'm on the dry side, the moisture renewing gel mask is, oh, go to bed, put it on, go to bed, and sweet dreams. Your face will feel wonderful in the morning. And then again, when I feel like I need a little extra, gunk out of the skin, or my skin's a little oily, summertime in particular, the charcoal mask. So any questions about that? That's just the basic routine and how I work it. But I think you just have to pay attention to your skin and what it needs. Any thoughts, questions?
I do have a question that I've always wondered. With the moisture renewing gel mask, when you use that at night, then that means you're not putting a night cream on, correct?
Correct.
That you wash, put the mask on, and you're done.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
And you know what I do with that? If those nights that you just don't feel like washing your face.
Thank you, my cellar water.
Exactly. You just, if I'm not into it and I just want to get it done, because I don't go to bed without washing my face. I will promise you that. Even if it's a lick and a promise, I am not going to go to bed full makeup. That would, there's no way. But anyway, if I'm really in a hurry and I don't want to mess with it, I definitely get my eye makeup off. I get my makeup off kind of with a washcloth, do a little cleansing. 5 seconds worth of cleansing. And then I'll just finish with the moisture renewing gel mask. And and go to bed. Because that's it. That's 2 steps: clean, mask, go to bed. And my skin looks fabulous in the morning. And I think, again, it's just, if your skin just starts, if you keep bending it the same way, it's going to stay bent that way. So that's why you've got to do different things to kind of plump and hydrate. And people, I think, that are oily, and as I am, I'm not as oily as I used to be, but they are scared of the word hydrate. And hydrate and oil are 2 different things. And we need to hydrate. As we get older, our skin starts to kind of droop because it's not hydrated. And that's what people are injecting in their faces, or fillers and things to plump their face. And so we've got products with the clinical solutions. Now, this whole dermacosmetics that we are into, you guys, so be so excited. Make sure your customers are aware of how amazing these lines are to intermix with everything else that we have. We are so lucky. There is no reason for any of us. 2 things, and then I'm gonna shut up. First of all, you better not grow old. You can grow old gracefully when you're with Mary Kay, because you don't have to grow old, okay? We don't have to grow old. And the second thing is, if you're not making money in your business, then you're starving in the middle of an orchard. So stop it. That's all I got to say. Serious.
Wait. I have one more question for you.
Okay, sure.
So you didn't mention any eye creams. Do you do eye creams?
And I always use eye cream. Yes. Night and day.
Okay.
And I didn't grab it and bring it in here. And again, you know what? That depends on my mood as well. Yeah. Firming eye cream is my go-to, but probably my favorite. But I love the Repair eye cream, and sometimes I feel like I just need that. And I love the Time West 3D eye cream. It's real brightening and lightweight, and I love it for when I put my makeup on. So I keep it right here at my makeup table. And so, yes, always an eye cream. It just depends on which one. Good question. Thank you. Good catch. That was a catch. I was waiting to see if anybody saw the missing eye cream.
Well, this has been great. And I just want to say why I'm up here without my face is that I'm in the little hospital family area. Reggie's in the hospital again. He's doing fine. This is why I'm having Teresa drive tonight. I'm so grateful for her doing that. So I'm just listening and learning. But what I really liked was what you posted today. Is that a graphic from Mary Kay where you showed all the different things, and then you just told which of those things you use? Build your own routine. Is that what a BYOR?
BYOR. So cute.
Tell about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cute. That was on the Mary Kay page today, and I swiped it from them and just kind of copied and put my routine in there. But a great graphic showing the 4 cleansers, the 4 boosters, going all the way down. So, and it's a good way to engage with your clients, because you could say, here's my routine currently, and what's yours? What are you using? And, I know it's going to pique some interest, I hope. Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Well, I appreciate that. Appreciate you taking the lead this evening.
I'll say too on
yeah.
that, Susan, one other thing is typically if I feel like, because I like to post on my client page, I really like to post at least once a day. I mean, not at least once a day, no more than once a day, but once a day I like to post on my client page. But if not, I'm okay with every other day. 3 to 5 times a week is really good, but I want to stay consistent with it. So most days I'll go, okay, I need to post something today. And I haven't seen anything in the past couple of days, because trust me, if I saw something a week ago I really like, and yes, I know I can pre-plan it and go ahead and put it up there, but I'll completely forget about it. So I kind of have to be in the moment. What kind of mood am I in? Again, as my skincare, with what I want to post. So if I'm looking for something to post and want some inspiration, just go to Mary Kay's page, or go to somebody else's page that a director or consultant, whatever, that you're a member of, that you can get some inspiration from what they're doing and just copy and paste it and put it on your client page. So that's a way that you can be consistent. And I do think that, not multiple times a day, but at least once a day to every other day is a really good rule of thumb. So that's been my goal. What else? Who else has got a question? What are you guys? What's your routine? What are you doing with your favorite skincare tips and hacks?
Well, I definitely get in a rut. And I like your comment about if you always bend in it one way, it'll bend one way. I don't know how you said it, but that was, it's just like your hair products. You have to change once in a while, or it just kind of gets used to it. And you don't have as much volume. And I guess the same is true with your skin. So change it up once in a while. I like that, because I definitely get into a rut. I'm mainly a foaming cleanser, lifting serum, night cream person, plus eye cream. And then I go to bed. But these boosters, I've started using the brightener and I think the line reducer one. And so that's good. And I like to hear you say how you do it. You got to let it dry for a minute or so. I need to get back into the retinol. I'll get real into and loyal to something, and then I just kind of forget about it for a while. So This is all good. As good for us as it is for your clients, to hear what you do. So thank you so much.
Something else that I just read not too long ago is when you're I know this is true with the brightener. I don't know if it's true with all of the boosters, but when you're applying it, you're supposed to put it on like this. Did you know that? I didn't at first, but so you're supposed to pat it on your face. Now that's with the brightener. So,
okay.
And I really will encourage you, if you haven't, spend half an hour going to the clinical solutions section on Mary Kay Touch. And again, if you haven't taken the class on clinical solutions, because there is a MKU course, clinical solutions course that you should be taking. It's not hard. You will learn a ton. And I probably need to go back and take it just because they've added the boosters back in just to stay on top of it. So make sure you take advantage of the training that the company's got out there. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Anybody have anything to add? A question you'd like to ask? Well, all righty then. We get done 10 minutes early. You can call a couple of customers, send a couple of texts. You guys, thanks for being on this tonight. I appreciate you very much. Love you all.
Love you. Bye, everybody. Mwah.
Good night.